Hello, welcome to Interpersonal Communication COM 1250. My name is Dr. Uli Putri, and I will be your instructor for this 13-week course here at Front Range Community College. Now, before I talk some more about the course, let me tell you what I intend to cover in this short introduction video. So in this video, I'm going to let you know how to access modules. I'm going to briefly explain the syllabus and the course calendar. I'm also going to talk about the textbook for the course, the assignments and exams, as well as what to do in week 1. All right, let's start. So there are 13 modules for this course. And you can access each module by going to content in my courses, right? So when I say modules, what you will see are folders labeled based on each week from week 1 to week 13. So each weekly folder represents one module, and thus the 13 modules for the 13-week course. Now, every week, a new module will be available, and this means in the first week, only the first module is available for you to access. However, you will be able to access a new module at noon on every Monday of the week. So the second week module will be available next Monday by noon. Now let's talk a bit about the syllabus and the course calendar. So both syllabus and course calendar, you can access them in week 1 module. The syllabus contains key information about the course, like for instance, participation policy, what is expected in the discussion boards, what is a brief explanation of what short papers that you're going to write for this course, for instance. So all of the information that you need, you will find it there. And in this online course, there are basically 2 deadlines each week. The first deadline is going to be on Thursday by 11:59 p.m. and the second deadline is on every Sunday by 11:59 p.m. And as I mentioned earlier, the new materials and announcements will be posted on Mondays at noon. And every Friday, I hold my office hour, but it is by appointment only, and you can reach out to me via Zoom from 11 a.m. to noon. So whenever you have any questions or you have any concerns, please send me an email. That's my email address. You can also find my email address on the course syllabus, or you can also send me a message, a direct message via my courses. Now, let's talk a bit about the assignment and exams that you will complete in this semester. So, for interpersonal communications, you will complete 3 quizzes. The first one is actually a syllabus quiz. And this quiz is just my way to check in and make sure that you read the syllabus and you understand all the key components. And then you will have 1 quiz before midterm exam and another quiz before final exam. The questions that are asked in these 2 quizzes, you will see again in the midterm exam as well as in the final exam. Now, let me talk a bit about the 2 exams. The midterm exam and the final exams are not accumulative, meaning that, for instance, if we cover chapter 1 to chapter 6 for the midterm, then that is the materials that you're going to study for that midterm exam. And then if we cover chapter 7 to chapter 12 or 13 for the final exam, and that is only from chapter 7 to chapter 12 or 13, the materials for the final exams. So the final exam is not accumulative from chapter 1 to chapter 13. And I hope that will help you, feel more at ease in preparing for the exam and knowing that there are, quizzes that you can take to help you prepare for the exams. And even though this quizzes is only worth 10 points each, but it kind of help you, get a sense of what are the questions that going to appear in the exams, and it provides a great snapshot, right? So every quiz, I usually ask around 3 to 4 true or false and 3 to 4 multiple choice, as well as one short answer. And you will see that questions, as I said, be replicated or appeared again in the exams. And in addition to quizzes and exams, you will also participate in the weekly discussion boards. The discussion boards are open every week, and sometimes in a week you will have to complete 2 discussion boards, and at other weeks you will need to complete 1 discussion board. The questions are available and the deadlines vary either on Thursdays or on Sundays. So I do want you to pay attention to when each board is going to be available and when is the deadline for each board, each discussion board, I mean. And then in addition to that, I want to make sure that you read the guideline for the discussion boards so that you know exactly what is expected and how can you reach that 10 out of 10 points that are available every week. Now, we've talked about the quizzes, we've talked about the discussion boards, as well as we talk about the exams. For this course, because interpersonal communication is a reading-based and writing-based course, you're going to write 4 critical response papers. Now, these papers are short papers. Basically, it's only 2 to 3 pages long, and it's a way for me to check in again with you and make sure that you understand the key concepts that we discuss in the chapters of the textbook. So there's going to be a very detailed guideline on how to write these critical response papers. Each paper is worth 25 points, and since you're going to write 2 papers before midterm exams and then another 2 papers before final exams, in total in this course you're going to write 4 critical response papers, and together they're worth 100 points. And then for the final project, you're going to write a bit longer paper. It's going to be around 5 to 7 pages long, and it's going to look into your own reflections of your own interpersonal communications that you've had in your life. So, as I said, the detailed assignment guideline for this paper is also going to be provided, and you don't need to worry because you don't have to write it until you have passed the midterm exam, and the deadline for that paper is going to be closer to the end of the semester. Yeah. And then the next part that I would like to talk is about the textbook for this course. So beginning on this semester, COM 1250, or the Interpersonal Communication course, is adopting what we called, or what we deem as all-inclusive access. And what that means is that your textbook is part of this course. So when you registered for this course, you have already paid for the textbook as well. And you can access your textbook by going to the My Courses, by going to the course website. And you will see there that you can click on the link for the textbook and you can open the ebook version. So the title for the textbook is Reflect and Relate, an Introduction to Interpersonal Communication, 6th edition. That's the picture. And the writers are Stephen McCormack and Kelly Morrison. And it was published in early this year. So this is a pretty new edition. And in my opinion, this provides really great, explanations of the key concepts, as well as providing really good examples that are very relatable. Now, let's talk about what you need to do in the first week. So for this first week, what I want you to do is for you to go to the discussion board for week 1 and start introducing yourself. You can access the discussion board by clicking the activities menu and choose discussions. And this assignment is due this Thursday by 11:59 p.m. And then what you will need to do next is to go to the syllabus and take the syllabus quiz. Sorry, not go to the syllabus. Go to the quizzes and take the syllabus quiz. You can have up to 3 attempts. Only for this quiz, you can have up to 3 attempts. And this assignment is also due this Thursday by 11:59 p.m. Since you have up to 3 attempts, I'm just going to take the attempt that has the highest score. And this is a very easy way for you to gain 10 points right off the bat at the beginning of the semester. Now, once you have completed the introduction sections in the discussion board and you have submitted your syllabus quiz, I do want to encourage you to start reading chapter 1 of your textbook, watch the mini lecture that I provided for this chapter, and then listen to the NPR podcasts and answer the lecture check questions in the discussion boards, right? So this assignment is not due until this coming Sunday by 11:59 p.m. So I hope this is clear that you have 3 activities you need to complete in the first week. You need to introduce yourself, you need to read your syllabus and then take the syllabus quiz, and then you need to read chapter 1 of your textbook and then listen to the NPR podcast and answer the discussion questions that I have set up on the second discussion board for the week. Yeah. I hope that my explanation is pretty clear and you know what to expect for this fully online 13-week course. If you have any questions, any concern, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. So I just want to wish you the best of luck, and I cannot wait to get to know you and read your introduction. Thank you.